Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to the Jacobin channel once again. Today I'm gonna be spilling some secrets on my busking gear. So before I even get into the whole Loopy Pro system, I just want to let you guys know that yes, I have been an avid user of all the Boss RC loop pedals beforehand. I have also used other things like the TC Electronics and the flashbacks. I don't know what it's called, a loop time machine or something. The reason why I started going to the iPad and Loopy Pro is because I just wanted to downsize a little bit. I'm getting a little bit tired of carrying all these pedals, and as a musician, like, I think the main job is actually the logistics of carrying all your gear to the venue, setting up. The playing is actually kind of a bonus already. I always feel that way, so that's why it's the reason why I downsized a little bit. I'm gonna go and just give a little tour of all the little gadgets I have. This is how it looks like first person from, you know, where I am standing. So what I'm running here, this is the TC Helicon Harmony GXT. I've been using this since I first started busking. I have the Spark just for a little bit of gain. This is just an MP100 MIDI foot controller, Harley Benton. This guy here is the Ampero control. It's running Bluetooth MIDI actually. I'm rocking now the Focusrite 4i4, and that's mainly because you get more inputs and outputs. I'm actually outputting this straight into the computer over there as well now. And I'm also rocking a Joyo here, this power thing. A very cool product because I used to have to plug in all the time, and now I can actually use it without plugging in because it has its own lithium battery in this one. For the wireless system, I'm using the Kimaphone receiver on this end, and on the guitar you can see that's the transmitter. Also, I'm using the Horse Kick Pro. I'm actually about to change that for the SPD from Roland because it just has better sounds. So basically the 4i4 is connected to the iPad via this USB dongle right over here, and then it goes into this little U-Green guy, which is a little adapter yoke, which actually has the connection for this MPK Play. MPK Play is what I use for my busking. The MPK Mini is what I use for this at home, but I'm actually about to change to that one as well, I think, because it's just much better. And that's all going into the iPad, bloop, just over here, where I'm rocking my own programmed Loopy Pro. The microphone here, actually about to change this one as well. Again, a lot of things I'm gonna change. This is the Shure Beta 57A. It's actually not even a vocal mic. And you can see like the wear and tear. I've had it already since 2015 or something like that. And I think it might be breaking in a little bit, but yeah. Right, so here is my Thumb Go. Been using this for the last, I think since COVID or something. You see it's freaking battered to crap, but it is a PA system and it has its own battery, which is fantastic. It weighs about, I have no idea how much it weighs, but it's not so much. I'm going in, look at this, full. Okay, this is a little bit here because right now I'm inside the house and I do not want to scare the inhabitants, of course. This is also still a little bit outdated. I'm still using my Tracer battery, which is a hunting light battery. It goes into an inverter. This one goes into here. This is my guitar. This is the Martin DCX1KE. You guys know this from a lot of the videos that I've been doing. It's an electroacoustic, of course. You have like the Fishman pickup in there. And I'm gonna be using the other one as well, which is my workhorse at the moment. This is the Mexican Fender Acoustasonic Telecaster edition. The Mexican one actually has a battery rather than a charging port. I love this one because it has a two-way system, and what it does, it replicates the sound of an electric by doing this and a acoustic by doing that. I'll show you guys that in a bit. Right. So now we see the Loopy Pro here. So this is basically my own creation from Loopy Pro. There's a lot to go into this, so if you guys want to have another video explaining my Loopy Pro, or I can even give you the template to download on Patreon. Links down below for that if you guys want to become a patron and download this one in particular. Going into the mixer here, you can see that there's a lot of plugins that I have bought, and some of them are free as well from the app. There's auto beats here as well, so basically this is what I've been doing for the auto beats. I just press this, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it starts playing exactly at the tempo over here, and I can actually turn it faster or slower depending on the song, of course. This thing is very useful, but also very complicated. A lot of these things are controlled by my foot, which is this one over here, and if I want to change the beat, right, it changes the beat there. If I want to change the drum kit, that's a bit loud for mouse now. I'll put it down a little bit. And if I want to stop it, it's just this one here. I controlled it, boop. And this is to clear if I press double. Everything is basically creatable. You can go into the edit mode, you can create another box, and then you can basically say what everything does on press, release, blah, 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 all the functions. And yeah, I went through it all by myself once. All of these were created from scratch when I first got Loopy Pro. These donuts are basically my loops at the moment. I'll just give you a little bit of a demo of what it can do. I'll show you the sound from the speaker itself and also through the DAW that is just coming from Loopy into the recording into the computer. Okay, let's just...
Alright, so if you can see here, I actually have the Loopy open again on the main page. I have distortion here. Right, I can put distortion, I have a bass. Okay, a bit of delay. And that's actually synced to the tempo, so whatever I make here, I don't have to tap tempo anymore, which is freaking awesome, I think. Now that I've showed you a little bit more of that, let's just get into it and play a song. What I also didn't tell you is that I've programmed the first donut over here, the blue one. So when I finish looping, it goes straight into bass, so that I don't waste people's time looping, because looping right now can be quite boring for people as well. So that's the reason why I did that. But the second one doesn't have it. See, it doesn't go to the bass over there on that one. And then for the Harmony GXT, because I'm still using that, this song is in A, so just play the A here while pressing these two. Sometimes it doesn't work. And then it says G sharp because I'm half a step down. So you got a flash car, so I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at a convenience store. Managed to save us a little bit of money. Don't really drive too far. Just across the border and into the city. You and I can both get shots. Finally see what it means to be living.
So that's how it sounds like basically with all these things on. It's really, really fun, this Loopy Pro, but yeah, it takes a while to learn. It's one of those things where it sounds really, really good once you start to master it. Yeah, I'm actually really, really enjoying this kind of setup because it's ever changing and I can do whatever I want. It's basically like having a computer, and a lot of the things, you know, if it's software related, it's not gonna be so expensive to try out new things, you know, because the plugins, they go from around 7 to 30 quid. And they're really, really good, rather than buying a pedal, which is like 80 to 150, sometimes 500, sometimes 1,000, I don't know. Like, there's so many pedals out there. For me, it's the way going forward. I don't have to change too many things, and it's always gonna be updated as well, rather than having to buy new pedals all the time, which, let's be honest, they're also digital, they're not analog anymore. It's not like we're having like a tube screamer thing, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be the same sound-ish. The reason I've been using this other guitar is because it's so much more versatile in what it can do. It can emulate an acoustic guitar, right? If I put it to here, okay, acoustic. And if I put it to here, we have an electric. And on top of that, if I put in like a little distortion, you wouldn't be able to do that like really nice sound with an acoustic guitar, of course. Anyway, yeah, guys, if you guys want, I can of course go into the Loopy Pro a little bit more, you know, give you guys, if there's enough people requesting it, I'll definitely put it up on Patreon to download. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.